Hi beauties! So I told you I was going to be celebrating my 5,000 subscriber mark and just posting videos randomly throughout the weekend. So the first one I'm going to do is I'm going to show you two things, how I store my paper pumpkin stamps. So I actually bought one of these Case Logics. I don't know if you've had one laying around. I do have a humongous one. But that's from my CD collection from the 80s, 90s, and today. So I went and bought myself this little one here because I don't really have that many. I only have about 2 years worth. So I think there were 32 here, so that's really just good enough. So they come like this. You guys have seen these, like, right? They just come like this. So all I've done is I've taken an 8.5 sheet by 11 and I cut it down to 4 1/4 by 4 1/2, and then I just take and stick them. I stick them right in here, right? And then you just leave it in there for however long you want. And then when you get your new paper pumpkin, let's get my new paper pumpkin out here. You just grab your new paper pumpkin. You are done with all of your, you filled it all out and did it all. So now you just take them and you stick them in here. And you're good to go. And it doesn't matter if it hangs off a little bit, but if you don't like it, if you want it not to hang out a little bit, then this is what I've done with some of the bigger ones, is I just take a second sheet and stick it in there, and then I take my scissors and I literally cut right across where there's an opening, and then I stick it in here, and I stick this one in here, and that way they're on the same page. So I've done those for some of the other ones. These are some of my past here. But like this one is, I think this was a Father's Day one from last year or the year before, but it was 2 pieces and I just cut it in half and it worked fine. And then there are some other ones, like this was a free stamp set that we got when we celebrated our 3rd year anniversary with Paper Pumpkin. So I didn't really see anywhere. I could have cut up and down and around and stuck it in there rather nicely, but I chose just to leave it open, and it's okay because it still fits in there. It doesn't have to be it doesn't have to be perfect, but even that big, it still fits in there, and you can close it up and carry it around. It also has this great little hook, which if you've seen, I hang things on hooks here, so it hangs just perfectly or fits in like a little bookshelf. So that's how I store my clear stamps from Paper Pumpkin, but you can store any of your clear stamps, and it's just really easy for me. So now moving on, let's say that I have, we'll just use this one that I have. These are clean, believe it or not, and I didn't take my own advice and prep them because I wanted to show you guys. I got too excited and I wanted to show you guys the Paper Pumpkin. But normally, you just use a lighter color, stamp it, and then clean it, and then it won't stain like this. So my next tip on how, when I'm done, right, you take it and you're going to use multiple stamps with the same block. All I do is I bought this acrylic 5x7 at the Dollar Tree. You take this out, you flip it around. Now, that's just quick and easy. Of course, you can DIY it. You can put a picture in there. You can decorate it with nice pretty paper. But I just use this plain white side, and then I just stick it on my desk when I'm stamping. You can stick it any way that you'd like. You can even stick it like this, and then So we're going to just use it as normal. We're done stamping. We'll pretend this is the block. And once I'm done, I just take it and I stick it there. Now it is not clean, right? So then I stamp again. I use my other stamp and I'm done. And I stick it there. And then I have my last piece, stick it there. And these are all dirty. So I know that they're dirty. They don't end up on my table. They don't pick up lint, glitter, any of that stuff. So now it's all done. I grab my baby wipes or I grab my cleanser, however I'm going to do it, and I just take it, hold it, and I can clean the entire thing. So I just clean it all off there. And that's it. Then I'm ready. They're all clean. I just take them off and I stick them where they belong. And that's it. So that is my trick for the day. And that's the first one of the celebrating 5,000 for the weekend. So then, see how what I mean? Things stick if you put it down on the desk. All these little pieces of paper and glitter and dust. So there we go. Stick this back in here, and I am now ready to clean this up, be done with my stamping, and we're good to go. Alright, beauties, I hope you enjoyed that tip. If you did, make sure you give me a thumbs up. If you are not already subscribed, please feel free to join us. I'd like to have you and reach our goal of 10,000. Alright, have a wonderful day. Bye.